Morning. Welcome back to the Red Mic. Happy Friday. Hashtag Fun Friday. Today's Red Mic message is about a Target run, a CVS receipt, and the weekend gauntlet. Now, this weekend, you might have a couple of shopping trips planned. Seems simple enough, right? Quick run to Target, maybe swing by Costco. Heaven help you if you end up at IKEA. And you just tell yourself, we just need one thing. You've already lost. Target is not a store, it's a test of willpower. You walk in for toothpaste and you walk out with a lamp you didn't plan on buying, seasonal decorations that somehow made sense at that moment, snacks you absolutely didn't need, and somehow you still forgot the one thing you came for. And the total is going to be somewhere around $132.57 every single time. I make this joke often. If we check out and it's less than $100, I will turn to the cashier and say, well, we're going to be in trouble. Our credit card company is about to call and say it's clear that somebody stole our card and flag this transaction as fraud. The cashiers always laugh. My wife doesn't. Then there's IKEA. You don't go to IKEA. You enter IKEA. And once you're in, you're on a one-way journey through what can only be described as a passage through the IKEA labyrinth. Arrows on the floor, showroom after showroom, confusing and somewhat misleading exits. The shortcuts are bad. I mean, it's just you, a cart, and decisions you did not plan to make. Somewhere around the 30-second turn through this maze of guilt, you start questioning your life choices. But you keep moving because moving forward is really your only choice. And then, sort of like Jake's revelation standing there in James Brown's church. No, not the band, but there it is. Swedish meatballs, lingonberry jam, IKEA's saving grace. By the way, who knew that that combo would be so darn tasty? For some reason, that becomes the reason, for me anyway, why I went. And you keep going because you want that. But then you also know that once you get past that, you're almost out. And that's just enough reward to convince you that the entire trip was worth it. Then there's Costco. You survived the parking lot, you survived the cart traffic, you survived the people running into you to get to the free samples. You survived buying 48 things that you only needed 6 of. And then just when you think you're free after you get through the ridiculously long checkout lines, there it is. You get your receipt in and they go, show us your papers. Like it's Checkpoint Charlie or something at the exit. One last inspection before you're allowed back into normal society. And then somehow in the middle of all of that, you get done there and maybe you go to CVS pharmacy. You buy 2 things. And then they hand you a receipt long enough to turn it into a scarf. Coupons, offers, deals, rewards. Half of it looks useful. Some of it actually is. Most of it is noise dressed up like opportunity. And you understand immediately that you're probably never going to use any of those coupons or call the little special number so you can, have a survey. And then all of it clicks in your head. Different stores, but kind of the same lesson. You started with a clear agenda, a clear objective, and then your ADOS kicked in. That is not ADHD. ADOS is attention deficit. Ooh, shiny. There's something on sale. Oh, well, maybe I should just get this while we're here. And then before you know it, you're off mission. It happens in stores, it happens in meetings, it happens in organizations. We just need to handle this one thing. And then that turns into 5 side projects, 3 new priorities, and a cart and a receipt full of activity that looks productive, but nobody really remembers what the original goal was. And just like your weekend run, you spend more than you planned, you carry more than you need, and sometimes you miss the one thing that actually mattered the most. It's not just starting with a plan, it's sticking to the plan when these distractions show up dressed as good ideas and good options, because sometimes the system is designed to pull you off course. Not every deal is a good decision, and not every aisle deserves your time. So remember, clear goals are easy. Protecting them is the real work. Systems are often designed to distract you, so know that going in. Activity can look like progress, even when it's not. If everything becomes important, then nothing actually is important. Discipline is not what you start, it's what you ignore so you can finish. And that's today's Red Mike message. Hope you found it interesting. I can't imagine you found today especially helpful. And it is hashtag Fun Friday after all. I hope you have a good weekend planned. I'm going to see some friends this weekend. Looking forward to it. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you so very much. I'll see you again Monday. And until next time, don't forget, as always, life is short. Drink the bourbon. I'll see you.